Hi everyone, Steve Harvell with Creative Ventures, and welcome to our November edition in the Over Coffee video series. Now, the late Charlie Munger, who was the right-hand man of Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha, and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, once said, "In my whole life, I have never known a wise person who didn't read all the time. I've never met them. Zero. None." See, reading is a big deal. It's a major skill set that elevates one of the three cornerstones of a person's professional and personal lives, their careers. Careers are built on three key elements: experience, the skill sets you have, and most importantly, the knowledge you bring. You see, that's where reading comes in. It increases what you know, taps into what you can feel, and it opens the mind to almost endless possibilities through improving your brain. The brain works better for readers. It's simply true. Memory and attention spans increase. You build critical thinking skills and you gain focus and concentration. And maybe, just maybe most importantly, you cultivate curiosity. The great writer, philosopher, and thinker Mortimer Adler once wrote, "In the case of good books, the point is not to see how many you can get through, but instead to see how many get through to you." I am, by definition, any definition really, an avid reader and have been since 5th grade. When through a book school market element, I bought Ray Bradbury's book, The Golden Apples of the Sun, an anthology of sci-fi stories, and I was officially hooked. I'll bet since that time I've probably averaged a little more than a book a week. Sometimes I read for pure entertainment. I'm reading thrillers or mysteries and sci-fi and fantasy, heck, even comic books. But sometimes I read nonfiction. I try to mix it up. I try to find things that will elevate the way I think, that will introduce me to new ideas and things that I was not that familiar with. So mixing it up finds me, I'm never without a book, ever. I'm often asked, what should I read? And I can recommend a wide variety of content, and I have for a lot of people over the years, but I always end it by saying, read anything that tickles your curiosity, anything that interests you. Now, my primary reading tool is a Kindle. And you see the yellow stripe on the front and the back? That's because with the black cover, I've probably lost 10 of these over the last 20 years. So now I'm trying not to do it. But it's easier because I travel extensively and I can keep thousands of books in one little device that doesn't weigh anything for airline travel. What have I been reading lately? And I thought I'd give you just a quick rundown of some of the stuff that I've done. This is Neil deGrasse Tyson, the astrophysics book called The Letters from an Astrophysicist, that was really interesting. How to Think by Alan Jacobs was really, really good. The 21 Secrets of $1 Million. I'm not sure how the hell that one got in there. I read John Valiant's Tiger, which was a great story about an African tiger element. And perhaps the best autobiography I've read in a long time is Bruce Springsteen's autobiography. The world is filled with books. It's filled with adventure and knowledge. People say, "Steve, how do you have time to read all of those things?" And I always say, I have the exact same time as you. I just choose to read instead of doing something else. So let me encourage you, grab a book, get a cup of coffee or a cocktail, sit down and read something. My last quote is from that favorite author of mine, Ray Bradbury. And he said, "You don't have to burn books to destroy a culture. You just need to get people to stop reading." So I hope this encourages you to pick up a book, improve that skill set of knowledge, and I'll see you next month on Over Coffee.